A disciple approached the Buddha and asked softly, "Master, what truly happens when a person dies?" The question sounded simple, yet it carried a deep unrest. It was not mere curiosity, it was fear searching for certainty. The Buddha looked at him calmly. In his gaze there was no shock, no urgency, only a silence so profound that the question itself seemed to fade within it. The disciple continued, "I have watched people die. I have seen their breathing slow and stop. I have seen warmth leave their bodies and light vanish from their eyes. Where do they go? Does something remain, or does everything end?" The Buddha did not answer immediately. Instead, he asked gently, "When you saw them die, what did you actually witness?" "The body stopped," the disciple replied. "The breath disappeared." "You saw the body," the Buddha said, "but did you see the one who was aware of the body, or did you only see the outer form?" The disciple hesitated. "Only the form, Master." The Buddha nodded. "You ask what happens after death, yet you have not first asked, what is it that you call I? What is it that you believe dies?" The disciple grew quiet. "I don't know." "And that," the Buddha said softly, "is where true inquiry begins." He continued, "You believe you are a body that possesses consciousness, but in truth you are awareness temporarily expressing itself through a body. The body changes, thoughts change, emotions change, but that which observes the change, does it change?" "The witness," the disciple whispered. "Yes," the Buddha said, "the witness." "Then does awareness survive death?" the disciple asked. "Awareness does not survive. It is not something that begins and ends. Only what is temporary can die." The disciple felt a tremor in his chest. "Then why am I afraid?" "You are not afraid of death," the Buddha said gently. "You are afraid of losing your identity, your name, your memories, your story. But these are garments. You have mistaken the clothing for the one who wears it." The disciple sat in silence. "Tell me," the Buddha continued, "when a flame goes out, where does it go?" "It doesn't go anywhere," the disciple answered. "It simply stops appearing." "Exactly," the Buddha said. "The flame is a dance of conditions. When the conditions end, the dance ends, but the possibility of flame remains. So it is with what you truly are." The disciple then asked, "If awareness is untouched, why does death still frighten even wise people?" "Because wisdom is not the absence of fear, it is the understanding of it. Fear arises when you cling to what is passing and call it permanent." "How do I stop clinging?" "By observing," the Buddha said. "Watch your thoughts without becoming them. Watch fear without believing it. When you see clearly, attachment loosens on its own." The disciple reflected and then asked, "Why is there birth at all? Why take form if form dissolves?" "Because desire moves. Unfinished tendencies seek expression. As long as there is identification, I am this body, I am this mind, movement continues. And when identification ends, the wheel becomes still." A long silence followed. Finally, the disciple asked, "Master, have you seen what lies beyond death?" The Buddha replied quietly, "I have seen that nothing truly begins and nothing truly ends. Forms appear and disappear like waves on water, but the water remains." Tears filled the disciple's eyes, not from sadness, but from recognition. How then should one live?
Live as the witness, the Buddha said. Act fully. Love deeply, but do not cling. When there is no clinging, there is no fear of ending. And without my story, who am I? The Buddha smiled. When the false falls away, what remains has always been there. The disciple bowed, not as a person seeking answers, but as awareness recognizing itself. And in that quiet moment, the fear of death loosened its grip.